Hi everybody, Bronte Lloyd from AgSolutions, and I'm joined today by Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas Kerkow, AgSolutions. I'm the field advisor for the Gympie region and the Wide Bay and North Burnett region.
Today we just wanted to talk about the high moisture content in grazing cereals and grazing lush pastures. Lucas, what are you seeing in a couple of cereal crops, particularly oats and even ryegrass, and the moisture content at the moment?
Being so lush and green, these pastures are very high in moisture. We did some feed samples there earlier in the year, and like in those particular paddocks, they actually come back at about 88% moisture.
So in about 100 kilos of feed, there's 80 litres of water that is potentially passing through the animal at a really rapid rate of knots.
100%, and like when we talk feed, we talk dry matter value. So that volume of feed going through, it's nearly impossible for that animal to get sufficient feed to get full production.
And if we were in a situation like these dairy cows on a ryegrass crop with a really high moisture content, what might be some of the things that we can do to slow down that rate of passage?
On that, first thing would be effective fibre. We're looking at trying to slow that rate of passage down through the rumen, and to do that effectively we need that rumen mat, which is fibre sitting on top of the rumen fluid in that animal, so that feed can process through and absorb as much nutrients out of that as possible.
And when you talk effective fibre, are you just talking some sort of straw?
Fibre can be, essentially it needs to be able to float. So a straw, reasonable quality dry hay, that's quite sufficient. Like in a dairy situation, like even some effective fibre in their bale ration each day, that will certainly help them what they're trying to get extra production out of this pasture.
Yep, and in a bigger production, you may even have dry pasture around your crop and can potentially do sort of a strip grazing.
100%. Like if you can plan your paddock grazings and everything like so that, to have like the outside of your pasture with dry feed that the cattle can access, and you will find those cattle will go and balance themselves up a little bit on that dry feed all the time.
Yep, and so we've talked about effective fibre. What's another way we can potentially slow that rate of passage?
Another way we find with high moisture pastures, we get a lot of movement through that rumen to slow that passage down. Well, what that actually then causes, it can strip the magnesium out of the animal, and this is where we can end up with oat tetany issues.
Yep, and so with that high rate of passage and the minimal absorption of minerals, I know AgSolutions has got a product that's relevant.
Yeah, so we do a couple of products. We do an extra magnesium product, and then also in recent times we've actually developed the Bovimag product. So the Bovimag has Bovitec in it, which is a Zoetis product, and we've included that in the ration because the Bovitec will help with coccidiosis in that animal. It helps with rumen function, so improved rumen function, and it's an ionophore that doesn't affect feed intake, so that animal can graze freely and take as much in as it possibly can. And then that converts to the production of the animal.
Yep, and you've got some of the major minerals in there as well for growth and performance, being magnesium, calcium and phosphorus.
Yeah, 100%, and like all AgSolutions products have a base of rock minerals in their supplements. So all our trace minerals, there's over 14 other different trace minerals that animal is actually getting through feeding AgSolutions product.